Indigenous women make up less than 5% of the total U.S. population, yet they face violence at rates 10 times the national average. Let's get smarter in seconds about this crisis.
MMIR stands for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Relatives, a global and a national crisis affecting our Indigenous women, girls, Two-Spirit, and trans relatives.
This crisis is a direct result of gaps in jurisdiction, inadequate media coverage, and underfunding to tribal law enforcement. There's also a legacy of violence and displacement for Indigenous peoples, including federal policies such as the United States Indian Relocation Act.
Since 2016, only 2% of MMIW cases have been reported or logged in by the Department of Justice.
Behind these statistics are real people like me, whose voices are often silenced and whose lives are often extinguished.
There has been improvements by Native-led organizations such as Sovereign Bodies, National Indigenous Women's Resource Center, and also MMIW Who's Missing.
Despite improvements in tracking and reporting, this crisis still continues to go unaddressed by governments and remains under-researched.
Recently, the U.S. state of New Mexico implemented something called the Turquoise Alert, an alerting system specifically for cases of MMIR, and Canada is working on implementing something called the Red Dress Alert to serve a similar purpose.
Symbols used to raise awareness about MMIR include the red handprint, often seen painted across the mouth as a call to action and sign of solidarity and remembrance. The color red is also huge throughout the movement, and the presence of red dresses, which originate from the 2010 Red Dress Project, created by Métis artist Jamie Black in so-called Canada. Red Dress Day is a day of awareness about MMIR, which is typically held on May 5th.
When there are high rates of missing persons or murders within the community, many people subconsciously blame the community instead of understanding that the community could be targeted, dehumanized, or exploited.
Missing and murdered Indigenous relatives is a very real public health and safety crisis.
Learn more by visiting these resources and supporting these organizations.
We are not runaways. We are not high risk. We deserve to be safe, protected, and whole.
Smarter in seconds.